In the middle of the grand living room, his jaw tilted to the side, a faint sting spreading across his skin. It was not just a slap that shook him, it was the way she looked at him right after. Those eyes, once full of love, now brimming with the tears of betrayal. Her lips trembled as she whispered, Ryan, I can't do this anymore. I loved you with everything I had, but you crushed me. From now on, you will only have my silence. And then she left. The echo of the front door slamming shut carved through the mansion like thunder. For the first time in his life, Taeyang, the cold, untouchable fear, Taeyang felt something deeper than anger. He felt empty. He touched his cheek, almost in disbelief. No one had ever dared to raise a hand against him, not in business, not in the Mafia underworld, not even his rivals. But a slap. It didn't feel like humiliation, but it felt like truth, like the shattering of the eye shield he had built around himself. Damn, she really left me. Actually, she left me. His voice cracked and he hated himself for it. For years he thought he was untouchable, that no matter how cruel he was, people would stay, bend, break, or stay. But she didn't. She left him. Ryan left him that night. That mansion felt heavier than ever. Every chandelier, every polished floor tile, every grand painting mocked him with silence. Taeyang poured himself a drink, the crystal glass trembling in his hand. He sat on the leather couch, staring at the untouched dinner on the table she had prepared earlier. The kimchi stew had gone cold, the rice hardened, the candles she had lit melted into wax puddles. He clenched his fist. He remembered how many times she had waited for him at this very table, how many times she smiled even when he dismissed her, and now the chair across him was empty. Taeyang whispered, Ryan. The name escaped his lips for the first time without coldness. It sounded like a confession, like regret. The following day blurred into each other. Taeyang's bed was empty, the couch unused. He tossed and turned, haunted by memories. Every corner of the mansion reminded him of her. Her laughter in the kitchen, her soft footsteps in the hallway, her warm hands adjusting his tie even when he shoved her away. Now there was nothing but silence. He tried to bury himself in work, but even his office mocked him. Her photo taken at their engagement party still stood in his desk. He never ever cared to notice it before. Now he could not stop staring. He could not stop staring. Her shy smile, her sparkle in the eyes that once looked at him like he was her entire world, and he ruined it one night. Unable to take the silence anymore, Taeyang wandered into her room. Her side of the closet was half empty, but a few of her things still lingered. A scarf, a perfume bottle, a diary with a tiny heart-shaped lock. He picked up the perfume, inhaling deeply. The scent hit him like a punch to the chest. For the first time in years, Kim Taehyung, the man who never cared, felt his eyes burn. He collapsed on the bed, clutching her scarf in his face and he wept. Taeyang, please, please come back. I can't take it anymore. But the only reply was the cold wind brushing through the curtains. Taeyang sat in his office, fingers pressed against his temples. The contracts on his desk blurred into meaningless lines. No matter how hard he tried to bury no matter how hard he tried to bury himself and work, her voice echoed in his head. Tayo, I made coffee for you. I will wait for you. No matter how late you come, I will love for both of us until you feel something too. Each memory stung sharper than the last. He remembered nights when she sat outside his study room with a tray of food waiting for him to open it. He remembered how she planned his birthday even when he coldly walked past her cake. He remembered the way her eyes lit up when he accidentally brushed his hand against hers and how he instantly pulled away. Now those memories clawed back at him like a ghost, Taeyong to himself, and being all frustrated. Why did I throw all those things? Why did I throw it all away? Why did I never see it then? Without Ryan's steady presence, cracks began to form in his empire. He missed meetings, he forgot deadlines, his investors whispered behind his back about his distracted state. Even his most trusted secretary, Jimin, dared to ask Jimin, Sir, are you alright? You don't seem yourself these days. Taeyong glared, but the glare has no fire left in it. Taeyong, do your job, Jimin, and leave me alone. But when Jimin left, Taeyong slumped into his chair, staring at the empty coffee cup on his desk. For years, that cup had always been filled by. For an eternity, that cup had always been filled by Ryan's hand, but now no one touched it.